Being a doctor has been my reason for being. I try to treat every patient as if they were a family member, as important as that. And what motivates me is to try to learn from each case, to push the boundaries of research, to try to ensure better outcomes for patients. I chose the subspecialty of stem cell transplantation because I saw that it could give a real chance of long-term cures for patients with otherwise fatal bone marrow diseases and blood cancers. One memorable moment was when I was president of the World Marrow Donor Association, and I was speaking to representatives of over 30 countries from a physician's perspective on why we had to speed up the search for a stem cell transplant donor. It garnered a lot of interest, and I'm happy to say that now the search for a stem cell transplant donor is a lot easier. I would like to share an excerpt of a poem that I published some time ago. The poem reads, "So you want to be a doctor? Don't be a doctor if you think you're a god. On your first night on call, you quickly learn that you're not. And there will be many times when you wonder and wonder if you could have done better. Don't be a doctor if you don't want to make a difference. Whether you like it or not, you will."
Dr. Huang is a highly respected clinician, and I believe that the reason why he's remained so passionate is really because he believes that the science and innovation really can impact patient outcome. And therefore, there's really no question, no doubt as to why Dr. Huang actually deserves this award. Whether he's head of department or whether he's the CEO of NCC, he is always highly respectable of other people and unassuming in his ways. And to me, this is a very rare trait.
Pablo Picasso once said, "The meaning of your life is to find your gift, and the purpose of your life is to give it away." So medicine is a calling for me, and I find it a tremendous blessing to be of service to patients in need of my expertise. As an interventional cardiologist, I appreciate the direct impact of my work on my patients. So that's why I'm still as driven in my work even after 30 years. It is quite a stressful job, but it's something that is very rewarding. I took an immense interest in cardiology following my mom's demise from heart attack at her very young age. I find the heart a very fascinating organ with its complex mechanical, physiologic and electrical intertwines. To be appointed as Chief of Cardiac Department in 2003 and as a founding director of National University Heart Centre, Singapore are significant milestones for myself. Many people will balk at the administrative chore that's come with this appointment, but I'm actually grateful for this opportunity to transform cardiology in NUH as well as in Singapore. To see that my work alter disease course, help patients recover from their sickness, return them to their jobs, families, and preserve their quality of life are the biggest satisfactions to me.
I've known Prof. Tan for, this is 27 years now. He has been a maverick in the field of cardiology for the last 20 years. And these patients get their heart arteries opened up in a very timely manner. This has made a difference in the care of patients and saved many lives in the process. Chim, you have made such a difference for so many people, both your patients and for the people who have worked with you.
The beauty of clinical science or being a clinician scientist is that we can make discoveries that can help millions of patients at the same time. So really that's what drives me on a day-to-day basis. Why my passion is obstetrics is primarily because it's a challenging field. We look after both mommy and baby. So this is the population that is probably the most important population to look after so that our society can flourish. I also hope that we can change the way all doctors think about science so that the quality of the medicine they deliver and use is going to be extraordinary and really change human life moving forward. When we do experiments, there will be many experiments that we try that don't work. But it's the ones that don't work that really help us to know which direction to go. So we should never be afraid of having failed experiments, because in reality, the only true failure is the fear of failure itself.
He's been president of the College of Clinician Scientists, and there he's done a wonderful job in promoting the field of clinician scientists, making that a profession that is respectable and desired by many others. The ability to turn your science into real business is something that very few people can do successfully. It'd be great for everybody to emulate him, to have that drive, the inspiration, the imagination to bring your science, something that you truly believe in, to the market and to actually benefit people in the community.
I'm very glad to be able to continue to work in the same field. I continue to be excited by the developments in this field. Infectious diseases, it's not a static subject. After I passed my Masters of Medicine and I was trying to think of which field to go into, but one day I happened to attend a lecture on MRSA and I found it, this is really interesting. Because in Singapore at that time, there was no recognition of such a specialty. I don't think I ever consciously set out to plan to be a mentor. I think I learned from the people who taught me, the seniors I worked with, some of them are role models. Often it's not just a matter of can they achieve their goals, can they achieve their objectives, but also to find out how they're doing. I've always, I think, been a good listening ear for some of the people I work with. My advice to juniors would be that sometimes you're not sure what will happen. You may be posted to a place that you don't like or think that you do not want to train in, but for every place that you go to, there will be something to learn. There will be people you will meet and some relationships to make, which for all you know may turn out to be the most fulfilling that you will have later on in your life.
I've always considered Dr. Ang a true sage in her area of practice. Her nurturing nature sets me at ease as I began to look up to her as my mentor, learning the ropes of infection prevention and control. Her patience and understanding are something I look up to, and her willingness to listen and answer my questions.
Motivation is the privilege of supporting some very gifted and passionate colleagues who want to improve outcomes for our patients and for the country. So it's a real privilege to support them, and when they succeed in their work, it gives me a real satisfaction and joy. So rheumatology is an area of medicine that involves multiple systems, and so I enjoy it and was interested in it because I need to see the patient holistically. To be honest, I never really saw myself as a mentor. What actually happened was that many of us were coached in our undergraduate and postgraduate medical training by our seniors who really put a lot of time and effort into that. And so it was very natural for us to return that, to play it forward. And as I did that, I found that I enjoyed it. And surprisingly, the folks that I was able to work with also seemed to benefit and enjoy it as well. It's very satisfying because when I see my colleagues succeed and do these amazing things that they are doing, it's a lot of satisfaction. And I think importantly, when I see them having a fulfilling career as they do this, that really puts it all together for me, what I really enjoy about being a mentor.
Prof. Sambo has been instrumental in that. To me, his actions are reflective of his altruistic and selfless character. Through his connections, I was able to forge a more active and fruitful collaboration with a wide network of like-minded clinician researchers. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate Prof. Sambo for winning this very well-deserved and distinguished award. Prof. Sambo, congratulations and thank you for all the help you've given me.
What drives me as a clinician educator are two things, people and the concept of improvement. I first became interested in neurology when I was a medical student, and I found the topic interesting because, well, I'm a geek and neurology is quite a geeky topic. One of the nice things about education is that you're able to see people improve through teaching. The immediate effect is, of course, to see your learners and your faculty improve, but it is through them that your learners and your faculty then transform patient care to improve the lives of our patients. So the improvement for both learners and faculty, as well as for our patients, is the important part of being a clinician educator, and which allows us to marry the two halves of our personalities, the education part as well as the clinical part. Having a sense of people is really important as we interact with people every day in our careers and our lives as clinicians. And having a sense of what people want, what motivates them, what their hopes and fears are, is critical because I believe it helps us become better clinicians. If we understand where our patients are coming from, we can then adjust, tailor perhaps our management to suit what is right for them in their context. And having a sense of people is therefore important if we want to become effective clinicians. Number one, to stay curious, and number two, to always stay connected to your community of fellow clinician educators, and importantly, stay connected to your patients because they are what we exist for, and that must always be the anchoring purpose in our life.
I remember he was very witty, good sense of humor, very intelligent. Also, he was very energetic and he had a big love for teaching. So one of the most important lessons that Nigel has taught me is that people matter, and it's very important to nurture and groom our younger generation to develop their potential.
Our program had a few objectives. The first was to enable timely advanced care planning conversations for residents before they reach a time of crisis. Secondly, it's to review the multiple geriatric and medical care needs so that we could best prioritize what matters most. And thirdly, it's to enable effective end-of-life care, particularly in the recognition, the assessment, and the management of symptoms.
So if Dr. Chris is the head of the team, then Sean and Jess would be the hands and feet of the team as the doctor and the nurse who's going above and beyond to perform patient care. And then myself as the program administrator, I would be the nervous system linking the different body parts together to make sure our team is functioning as one.
Future plans for this program is really to be able to deliver this program at scale for all our nursing home partners in the East, and really thinking through how to assemble all these pieces so that our nursing home residents can receive the care that they need in a sustainable way. For me, it's been a great opportunity to learn from multiple partners and stakeholders.
Okay, so I have learned a lot, and it helped me grow as a community nurse that I can care for patients not only at home and also in the nursing home.
I think for me, the biggest takeaway is that the medical scene is actually evolving. Nursing homes are not what they are last time. And so I think there needs to be a cultural shift to see the nursing homes as really homes for the resident.
The partnership with Eagle Care started in 2019, and it has benefited more than 200 of our residents. Eagle Care has also helped to provide training to our staff in terms of end-of-life topics and also in clinical interventions. The Eagle Care program brings specialist care from hospital to the nursing home and becomes a connector in which nursing home residents can benefit.